Yes, very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to online physics class, grade 10. So, actually, today I want to start this. Today I am going to start revision, but actually today I think foundation period. So, today and tomorrow I will take this CBSE. I mean, we want to complete electricity revision chapter, some of the concept, and the next Monday and Tuesday or Monday, Wednesday, I will continue foundation from light chapter, right? So ultimately, simultaneously, both the light chapter and electricity chapter is, of course, that is the foundation, but CBSE all points are covered. So everyone try to concentrate. Both chapters are going simultaneously. One is electricity and one is light chapter. So that light chapter I am going to discuss with you foundation level, but in that foundation level also, all CBSE points, it means all CBSE concepts are covered. So for that only, now this week and within I will 10 days just we can give for these two chapters. So this is a 10 days period is very very important for you. So actually due to technical issues still I am unable to take classes, live classes, face to face online classes. Just maximum I will try. So whenever I will get the problem of technical issue, after that one I will take classes on board only. It means face to face online classes, right? See, a definition of electricity, right? Already I discussed in when we are discussing this chapter. Definition means the branch of physics in which the electric charges are studied is known as the electricity. So we can discuss in this electricity chapter about electric charges. So how many types of charges is there? Basically positive charge and negative charge. Positive charge and negative charge. Positive charged particle we can basically we can call it is a proton, positive charged particle, and negative charged particle we can basically we call it is a electron. Understand? So it have mass of proton will be there, it have mass of electron is there, it have charge of proton will be there, it have charge of electron is there. So basically we can choose charge of electron is obviously it is equal to 1.60, exactly equal to 1.60 into 10 power of minus 19 coulombs. See, many times we are using this charge of electron, right? Yes. And next, how we can classify this electricity? Actually there are two sub branches of electricity is there. One is electrostatics and another one is electrodynamics. This electrodynamics will come in 12th class. So we are never discussed electrodynamics in this 10th class. Briefly electrodynamics will come in 12th class. Of course some of the points we can discuss in case electrodynamics from magnetic effects of electric current, but briefly it will come in 12th class. But electrostatics also will come in 12th class only. So here we can discuss about electricity only, right? Yes. So first, what do you mean by electrostatics? It is a branch of physics which deals with the charges are at rest or stationary. So charges are in rest position. It does not move from one place to another place. So charges are at rest position in case of electrostatics. But in case of electrodynamics, the branch of physics which deals with the charges are in motion. So this is about electrostatics and electrodynamics. So now I am going to discuss with you one more concept in electrostatics, about one important concept, that is about electric charge, right? Actually it is a charge is a fundamental property of a matter. So in this matter it is a charge also one of the fundamental property, right? And which can be never be isolated from matter, which can never be isolated from matter. And basically I told charges are the two types. One is positive charge and another one is negative charge, right? See, first I will explain about this. After that I am going these two diagrams. See, first one is loss of electron is nothing but becomes positive charge, and gain of electrons is nothing but becomes negatively charged. For example, I am taking two atoms according to chemistry. So it required one electron. It required one electron and it have excess of electrons will be there. Then it is easily want to give to this atom, B atom. Then it will give one atom to B, then it becomes positive charge and it becomes negative charge. It means loss of electron becomes positively charged, gain of electrons becomes negatively charged. See here also that only. So A, B, for example, it want one electron means it becomes positive charge, then it becomes negatively charged. This is a characteristics of how it becomes positive charge and how it becomes negative charge. But positive charged particle we can call positive charged particle, we can call proton, and negatively charged particle we can call is a electron. Negatively charged particle we can call it is a electron, right? And note 2, if we rub a glass rod with a silk, just you can take a silk and you can rub with that glass rod, then rod becomes charged. Similarly, if you rub ebonite rod with the fur, this already we discussed in CBSE also. I mean, before what I thought, it is also CBSE only. Ebonite rod with fur, the ebonite rod also becomes charged. So how it becomes charged, that I am going to discuss with you clearly. A positive charge in the form of negative charge. See, that only I told, the deficiency of electrons on a body or a particle is known as the positive charge. The deficiency of electrons on a body or a particle is known as the positive charge. So in case of a positive charge, the mass of a body somewhat decreases. Why? Because it loses electron. Because it loses electrons, then it becomes decreases of mass. And see, a glass rod gets positively charged on rubbing with silk. That is one of the example. So this is about positive charge. The deficiency of electrons on a body or a particle is known as the positive charge. And in case of positive charge, the mass of the body somewhat will be decreases. So for example, if you take a negative charge, it having excess of electrons. On a body or a particle is known as the negative charge. Excess of electrons means, for example, if you take two bodies A, B. So for example, it have excess of electrons means it gain one electron from another atom. So it gain one electron from another atom means what happened? The mass of the body somewhat will be increases. That one I am going to discuss with you. So in case of negative charge, the mass of the body somewhat increases. Next, when an ebonite rod is rubbed with the fur, it gets negatively charged. But ebonite rod becomes charged, but in the form of negative charge. This is about positive charge and negative charge. Next, about properties of charges. What are the properties means? See, first properties everyone knows. Like charges are repel each other and unlike charges are attract each other. Like means what? Positive and positive are like charges, and negative are also like charges. And positive, negative are unlike charges, and negative and positive also unlike charges. So these are the different kind of charges. So that one, like charges positive or negative. Unlike charges are positive negative or negative positive. So a charged bodies attracts each other, and uncharged like particles, right? So the total charge of an isolated physical system remains constant. Why? Because the charge already discussed with you. The charge is a fundamental property of a matter which can never be isolated from matter. So for that only, charge of an isolated physical, it remains always constant. So next, about important concept. In this concept, problems also will come. So that is about quantization of charge. What do you mean by quantization of charge? See, Q equal to plus or minus Ne. Where Q is known as a quantization of charge or charge. N is number of electrons. It means here N is an integer. Where N is an integer, we can tell here N not number of electrons also. We can tell it is N is an integer. Just you can strike out that number of electrons. N is an integer here. And E means charge of an electron. So it means we can simply define quantization of charge is defined as the integral multiple of Ne. What do you mean by integral multiple? Integral multiple means here we never take fractional values. Right? So that is a simple meaning of quantization of charge. Quantization of charge is defined as the integral multiple of Ne. So here why I am showing plus or minus means it shows the kind of charge. For example, it is a proton, then Q equal to plus Ne. If it is electron, Q equal to minus Ne. Now, for example, If we know current equal, what is the formula? Charge by time. Current equal to charge by time. So I equal to Q by time. Then I means SI unit, 1 ampere equal to 1 coulomb by 1 second. 1 coulomb by 1 second. So I equal to Q by T, but instead of Q, whenever the problem will be given in the form of number of electrons, we can choose Q equal to Ne. Then I equal to Ne by T also. If you want to find out a T, then here T goes to this side, then I comes to this side, then T becomes Ne by I. And if you want to find out N from this, then N equal to I into T by E. So where I is a current ampere and Q is a charge, T is a time taken, N means number of electrons, and E is a charge of electron. Right? Yes. So now just I will do some problems related to on this. The problem is, first problem is, so a current of 0.5 ampere is drawn by a filament of an electric bulb for 10 minutes. So find the amount of electric charge that flows through any point of the circuit. So here what we have to find out? Find the amount of electric charge. So whatever the problem they will give, first you have to write. So what they are given, what you have to find out. So then you have clear idea if you know the formula. Understand? So simply reading directly formula you want to come means you never get. So whenever you can do the problem means, first you can write what they given in the problem and what we have to find out. Then you can easily get what the formula is required for that problem. Right? Yes. See, first here I am writing. So they given current, they given how much? I equal to 0.5 ampere, right? And remaining what they given? It on by filament of electric bulb for 10 minutes. 10 minutes time they given. 10 minutes. So, and one more thing. So to find out a particular quantity, it should be maybe in SI unit, it should be maybe in CGS unit. So all quantities must be in 1 unit. Then only answer should be correct. So but here I is SI unit 0.5 ampere. It is not CGS unit. But time is 10 minutes. It is SI unit of time is what? Second. So for that just time converted this in the form of SI unit. So 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Then 10 into 60 equal to 600 seconds. Right? So what we have to find out? Amount of electric charge. Q we have to find out. Then easily we can detect I equal to Q by T. Right? I equal to Q by T. Then Q equal to I into T. We have to find out Q. Then Q equal to I means how much? 0.5 into T means 600 seconds. So then Q equal to 300 coulomb. So this is about how we can do. I think everyone knows about this, right? And I think already I discussed in whenever I taught in electricity chapter also this type of model problems also. And the second problem, so calculate the number of electrons. Calculate the number of electrons constituting 1 coulomb of charge. So we have to calculate how many number of electrons are constituting in 1 coulomb of charge. So first we have to write here, for 1 coulomb of charge how many number of electrons are constituting. First we have to write what is the charge of electron here, right? So charge of an electron, so that is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. So then they given if the value of charge is 1 coulomb, then number of electrons are so that only we have to find out here. So they given for 1 coulomb charge, they given the value of charge is 1 coulomb. Then for that 1 coulomb of charge, how many electrons are contained? So for that, just directly I am taking the formula Q equal to Ne, right? Here it is a charge, N is integer or number of electrons, and E is the charge of electron. So everyone we know, charge means 1 coulomb, E means charge of electron, 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs, N means number of electrons. Number of electrons are integer. So here I told it is about, it means why I am striking means it is about number of electrons or is an integer. So that I will substitute now, then N equal to Q by E. Q means 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. So then N equal to, it goes to numerator means it becomes 10 power of 19 coulomb. It is 1 by 1.6. Do you know how we can write 1.6? So it is a 6, we can write, just wait 1 second. So 16 by 10, then again 10 by 16, C. So we can write 1 by 1.6, 16 by 10 in the form of a decimal, right? Then now this is goes to a numerator into 10 raised to 19 then it is a 10 by 16 into 10 power of 19. So then you can keep 0, then 0.625 into 10 power of 19, then it becomes 6.25 into 10 raised to 18 electrons. So just you can remember this point. So this same thing will come in 12th class also. They will ask in that also, in the time also. So just for all doing this, just you can simply remember 1 coulomb of charge contain 1 coulomb of charge contain 6.25 into 10 raised to 8 electrons. So this is about for 1 coulomb of charge containing how many electrons, dear students.